Maddie. Thanks for coming to my office today. Couple of things I want to tell you before we begin, okay? First of all, my name is Mrs. Warner. I am a master's student at Creighton University, and I am getting my master's in guidance counseling. So this video is to help me practice to get my degree, okay? Second thing I want to talk to you about is confidentiality. Okay, so confidentiality, do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, it's the agreement that we have in this room that whatever we talk about stays in the room between us, okay? There's only two reasons that I would break that. One would be is if you tell me something that I feel like mom and dad need to know about, but I would ask you first, okay? The second reason would be is if you tell me you're going to hurt yourself, someone else, or if someone's going to hurt you, okay? If you tell me any of those things, then I have to break confidentiality and talk to administration here. I probably have to talk to your parents, and I probably have to talk to people in the community that can help us with the situation, okay?
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. So, let's get started. So, what are your hopes for this meeting with us today, Maddie?
I don't really know.
What's your goal for this meeting? What's something that you wanted to talk to me about?
I wanted to talk to you about my grades and 3 things I need to work on. It's social studies, math, reading and spelling.
Reading and spelling. Okay, so those are things that we want to work on in school.
Mhm.
Okay. So we want to get better grades in school. How do you think we can accomplish getting some of those better grades?
We're studying harder, playing with my friends at least to 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
And so that way I have more time to study and less time to play.
Perfect. Those are good goals. Okay, so we want to get better grades. We're going to study harder, which I know that you can do. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a crazy question, but first I want to tell you a couple of things about what we're going to talk about, okay? First of all, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions. Some of them are going to be tough, some of them are going to be easy. You just answer the best that you can, okay? And I'll help you with some of them. The second thing is you're going to see me take a lot of notes while we're doing this, okay? So just ignore me. I'm just writing down things that you tell me to help remind me of what you say. Third thing is at the end, I'm going to write a message with you, okay? I'm going to write you a note. You're going to write me a note. It's just about the things that we talked about and how we can accomplish those goals, okay? I'm going to make a copy of that and give it to you, and I'm going to make a copy of yours, and I'm going to keep them both, okay? All right.
Hang on. Do I get to keep my copy
Yes,
also?
you get to keep your copy also.
Yay.
Okay. First thing that I'm going to ask you is a kind of a crazy question, but I want you to answer it the best you can, okay? So if you went to bed tonight and a miracle happened, and you woke up the next morning and your grades were amazing and everything in school was good and you didn't have to worry, what would be different the morning you woke up? Because you wouldn't know about it until you woke up.
My family that lives with me, which is my dad and my mom and my sister and my 2 brothers, little brothers, they would all be in my room, just standing in a line. My mom would come and wake me up, and they would all be smiling. And if I asked them for breakfast, they said, "Okay, we'll make you a nice breakfast." So probably be yeah.
So you would get the best breakfast ever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Has that happened before?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Over weekends.
Okay. So what would you be doing at home that's different if your grades were good?
I'd be studying even harder. I'd be studying a lot. I would break my playtime to just 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you did it from 10 to 15 minutes, that'd be almost like 20 minutes.
That'd be more time for studying.
Yeah.
Who else would notice at home? How would your family be acting?
They would be acting so proud of me. They would be actually giving more things to me.
Mm-hmm. And what about at school? How would your teachers be towards you?
They're acting kind, nice, and not yelling all the time.
But how would you act towards them in return?
I would be acting responsible. I would be taking ownership of my actions, which is the character trait of the month.
That is our character trait of the month. Good job.
I would, if a person got the character trait of the month each month, I would be acting proud of them. I wouldn't be acting mad. I would be actually proud of them because they earned that.
That's awesome. So you'd be proud of your friends, and your friends would be proud of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so something that you would notice is that your teachers would be proud of you. You would be getting more attention from them in class. Your friends would be proud of you, and you would be acting nicer in class, right? You would be doing what you're supposed to be doing, studying more at home. How would mom and dad be towards you?
They would acting considerate. And also they would be giving me more things that I could actually do.
Like what? Like what things?
Like they could give whenever the time is, they would be getting me a phone, and if they asked me what type of phone I would want, I would probably get an iPhone XR or an iPhone
so
XS.
You would get a big phone, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or an iPhone that you have.
Ah, I see. Okay, so you would maybe be getting more privileges at home and some things that you have asked for at home from mom and dad. Okay, so just to kind of summarize what you've told me, you think if with this miracle happened, you would be getting more attention from teachers at school. Your friends would be super proud of you, and you'd be acting nicer to your friends at school, right? Mom and dad would be very proud and acting nice towards you, and you would be more respectful and acting nicer towards them. Is that kind of what you're telling me? Okay, that's awesome. What has there anything that you can tell me that has happened so far that's already showing me that you're getting good grades?
In social studies, I've gotten 100. And spelling, the last 2 weeks I got a 90.
Okay. Awesome. So you're already working hard at getting those grades up. That's amazing. Okay, so that's telling me that you're really trying hard in school to do that. If you had to put yourself on a scale from 0 to 10, and 0 being the lowest, everything's the worst, grades are the worst, stuff with parents is the worst, and 10 being the best, grades are perfect, everything is perfect with mom and dad at home because your grades are great, what number would you pick?
I'd be at an 8, and also if I want to get to about a 9, I'd be working even harder. I would be shortening my time up for playtime with my friends, and I would just be studying more at home, and I just that.
Okay, so you're at an 8, and we know you're at an 8 because you've been getting a couple of 100s that you haven't gotten before, and you've been working harder at school. So, and then in order to get you up to a 9, you think we need to probably cut down on our playtime with our friends a little bit, work home a little bit, work harder at home at studying.
And how they would react is they would be proud of me because sometimes they don't even practice. And also I would get I would get more privileges. I would also be able with my dad, but for the last 2 weeks, since I got that 100 on social studies test, I've been walking to school with my friend Avery.
Oh, so if you do well in school, you're allowed to have some more privileges at home. Okay, so it's not just getting good grades at school, it's helping your relationship with mom and dad at home to get better because you're working harder, correct? Okay, that sounds awesome, Maddie. So we know that you're working hard at school. We know that you're starting to get those 100s. So in order to get to a 9, we're going to start maybe taking some homework home and working on some stuff at home, less playtime with our friends, and working on maybe not getting upset with mom and dad.
And also, if I have to take another test, my last social studies test, chapter 8, the test I got 100 on.
Mm-hmm.
I took it home and I worked hard on it. I had about 4 questions left. I had 2 more on the front side and 2 more on the back side.
Perfect. So that's awesome, Maddie, because that shows me that you're really trying hard to get your homework home,
and then
which makes a big difference.
Yeah. And then after I'm done, and if I get a good grade, my mom and dad would just take me out to eat. My aunt would come and watch my 3 siblings, and we would go to whatever place I want to go out to eat.
Okay. So.
And then on the weekend, on a Saturday, we would go to Perkins because that's the place I want for breakfast.
Because that's what you want for breakfast.
Yeah.
So if that miracle happened, that's where you would be at for breakfast.
And lunch and supper.
Perfect. Okay, so our goals to get you to a 9 are going to be, we're going to take homework home, we're going to study a little harder, play less with our friends. Those are the goals that we're setting. Okay, so next time you come, I want you to think about those things that happened during the week. About, oh, today I did less playtime with my friends, so how did that affect your week and your grades, okay? And when you come see me again, we're going to talk about all those things and see if they made anything different, okay?
Okay.
So the last thing we're going to do is I'm going to write you that note, and I want you to write me a note as well. There's a pen right there on the table. Okay, and you can scoot your chair over to the table. And we're going to write that note, okay? So we're going to take just a couple quick minutes and write a note. Alright?
Okay. Wait, what would the note be about?
You can tell me anything you want me to tell me. Tell me about your goals and how what we're gonna do to work on that during the week.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm done.
Okay, I'm almost done too. Okay, I'm going to read this to you quick. Ready?
Okay.
It says, Maddie, I'm so proud of you for wanting to have better grades. You already are showing me that by working harder at studying and getting 100 on your social studies test that you can do that. Because you care so much about your grades, I want you to think about how much you study this week and what you do differently when you take your homework home. Okay? You can do it. I will see you at our next session. Okay? So, you want to read yours to me?
No.
Okay, I'll make a copy of them.